mengi.
In Nakuru County, over 300 elderly and disabled individuals were beneficiaries of Christmas gifts and a shared meal organized by the Royal Darts Club. The recipients included people living with disabilities, senior citizens, children from homes, and street families. The event celebrated the spirit of giving by bringing the community together.
Mwaka huu kimsingi imekuwa ngumu sana kiuchumi. Sana sana kwa watu wanaishi na ulemavu. Wengi wamesahaulika, wengi wamekuwa na taabu nyingi sana. Na tukipata watu ambao wanawakumbuka, tunamwambia Mungu asante sana. Na tunaomba isikuwe tu ni Krismasi peke yake. Ukiona mlemavu mahali, mkumbuke tafadhali.
Meanwhile, in Kisumu County, vulnerable families had the opportunity to enjoy a Christmas meal thanks to the efforts of leaders and well-wishers. Kisumu Central MP Dr. Joshua Oron, who spearheaded the initiative, announced plans to identify 20 street children who will be enrolled in technical and vocational education and training TVET institutions to help them build sustainable futures.
So we want to use the network and the opportunities we have in Juakali to ensure that some of these boys and girls reintegrate into the community by providing them with a skill so that they can enjoy life going forward, rather than remaining on the street that every year we give them food and not benefiting from continuous empowerment.
In Riruta, Nairobi, children from the neighborhood were treated to a festive lunch hosted by Archbishop Andreas Makarios of the Orthodox Church. During the event, the bishop urged Kenyans to embrace the spirit of helping the less fortunate families. Finally, in Huruma, Mathare constituency, children from the Huruma Children's Home received their annual gifts from the founder, Mrs. Zibora Kamau.
I could not have done it on my own. Kila mtu ana nguo mpya, hata si moja, na kile sasa wanaenda kufungua, na wata feel proud. Kwa hivyo hata watoto wale wengine wakirudi kwa shule hawatasikia they missed anything.
The event was organized to uplift vulnerable children and give them hope during the festive season. Eunice Omolo, K24 TV.
Now, imagine a worship service where music isn't just heard, it's felt. At PCA St. Andrew's Church in Nairobi, the deaf community comes together to experience faith in a powerful new way. From drum beats you can feel to songs you can see, this is a service like no other. However, there is still a huge gap owing to language barrier among the deaf community and those with hearing abilities. They're calling for churches and schools to ensure there's inclusivity by learning sign language interpretation. Harry Chime reports.
The sound of claps and loud drums filled the auditorium on a Sunday afternoon. But this worship service isn't like any other. It is a celebration of faith, love and community hosted at PCA St. Andrew's Church in Nairobi, where the deaf community gathers for an experience uniquely tailored to them. The beat of the drum sends vibrations through the air, allowing deaf individuals to feel the rhythm in their feet.
The drums are used to help them know where to come in, as in even in signing. When you're deaf, some of your senses are alert. Like most the other senses will be alert. For deaf people, the sense of touch and feel is very heightened. And so the vibration, they are very alert to the vibration of anything that's...
They sing with their hands, each song translated into sign language, as Josephat Andungu, a skilled sign language interpreter, narrates.
Is highly lifted high than any other. We should live gossiping and let's follow Jesus.
In the spirit of church tradition, the youth also present a skit, a moving narrative about turning away from sin, brought to life with the help of a sign language interpreter.
I really need your help. So what you'll do is that you're going to try pull this side and I'll pull that side. Oh no, we are stuck. Can you see those people fighting? They have all the energy that it takes to save me from this. Yeah, oh no, we are stuck again. But what I'll do is that I'll kneel down and pray to the Lord Almighty to save you. And we are saved. What's the essence of this skit? do not touch sin.
The children, some born with hearing abilities and others who are deaf, are not left behind. The preacher, Reverend Obonyo, is also deaf. His presence and leadership are a testament to the church's commitment to inclusion. Through his son, Josephat Andungu, who is also a sign language interpreter, he emphasizes the importance of learning sign language and its inclusion in worship.
I've been able to teach interpreters the sign language, and they have been able to improve well. So when there's awareness, the deaf from different churches, they come together. And also we share the hearing and the deaf, because we don't do independently, but anytime the hearing needs to visit us, they are always welcomed, because we all serve we all serve one God.
One of the most inspiring voices comes from Douglas Munyendo, also known as Laldagi, Africa's first deaf rapper. He began his musical journey in 2012.
My main aim was to make people to be aware that the deaf are also able. They can also rap. I'm always open to communicate and always fighting for the deaf people to make sure that my music can be recognized. The best thing for us to do is learn sign language and improve our communication, so that we can feel that there's that bonding.
While his music may be silent to those with hearing abilities, it speaks volumes through sign language, expressions, and raw emotion.
I feel the music at first through the heart. Because I know at the studio part, the people where I do my music, they know how I feel the music and how I do. I do not only concentrate on the deaf people, but also the hearing people.
John, a deaf deacon, shares that the deaf community is often overlooked, isolated to an extent that some are not aware of the religion.
Many people stay at home. They do not come to church, and they do not know anything about God. They become an adult, yet they do not know anything concerning God. So that it's a big challenge for us. And it's important for churches, including us, to have interpreters to break the barriers that we undergo. Because when the hearing are preaching, and when we have the interpreter, it will be an easier thing for us to learn more about God.
According to Josephat, the interpreter, sign language varies from person to person. For him, learning sign language was a way of life. His parents are both deaf, and it was his first language. His hope is that sign language becomes a compulsory part of the education system.
When they go to hospital, you find there's this miscommunication with maybe the people they need to communicate with, and you find it becomes much challenging, and for them to look for interpreters, it will be a hard thing.
In our increasingly connected world, communication is key to strengthening inclusion and understanding. When we become sign language interpreters, deaf individuals can be part of important conversations such as health and education. It's about inclusion, respect, and equity. Harriet Chimea, K24 TV, Nairobi County.
Well, that's just about it for K24 Newscast. Thank you for making time for the segment. I'm Alan Owino. Our sign language interpreter for this session was Rose Wahome. Do have yourselves a lovely afternoon.
He entered the next level. Today, I prophesy. Just like Job. Just like Job. God bless his life. Yeah. He received double. Today, you are crossing that suffering, crossing that sickness, crossing that failure, that poverty, joblessness. You are entering your next level. Double.
China. Koala Kids is on a mission.